If you are looking for all-around hybrid camera in 2023, this video is for you. In the next few minutes I will tell you why you should consider to buy Sony a7 IV as your main camera. Based on my experience, let's get right to it. I bought mine Sony a7 IV 1.5 years ago. It's replaced my Sony a7 III, which in the time replaced my Sony a7 I, original one. So it's my third Sony Alpha 7 series camera, and I must say, I love it. The reason number one: 4K 10-bit 422 colors. Yes, as I previously said, coming from a7 III, which has 8-bit 420 with magenta shift colors, I was so happy finally see 10-bit 422 colors. It gives you so much accuracy and flexibility when you color grade it in post. I mean, it's still not forgivable to forget about the white balance. For example, you have to remember to set the white balance correctly. Otherwise, you cannot fix it in post. But anyway, the overall quality of the colors so much better than 8-bit. I'm just so happy to see it's finally there. Yeah, just don't forget about the white balance and you'll be fine. Reason number two: articulating LCD screen. Yes, for Sony Alpha 7 series shooters, it was a game changer. I know the Canon users can roll off their eyes, but for me personally, it was like relief. I finally can see myself, you know? And the time limit. Before in a7 III it was like 30 minutes, but now it's unlimited time to record. And the LCD monitor has a touch screen, so you can finally press where you need to and select what you want to. It's so good finally. Reason number three: 5-axis stabilization. It has two types of stability. First one, standard, it's sensor stabilization, so it's no crop, but the stability isn't so great. The second one is the digital stabilization, so it's on top of your standard stabilization. There is a crop 1.1, and despite of the crop, it gives you much better stabilization. You can easily shoot handheld, but don't forget ninja walk. Reason number four: Super 35 mode and clear image zoom. With this camera, you'll always get 2 or even 3 cameras with one lens. For example, in Super 35 mode, your 20mm become 30mm. It's 1.5 crop. And on top of it, you can put clear image zoom up to 1.5x. And your 20mm become 45mm. So just like that, with one camera and one lens, you'll get 2 or 3 different focal lengths. Reason number 5: dedicated mode button. Photo video S&Q switch dial. With this switch, you can save separate settings for photo, video and S&Q mode. It's so convenient, especially when you need to do both at the same time. It was my 5 favorite things about this camera. Of course, there is more, and if you want to hear them, just don't forget to like, subscribe, drop the comment down below, and maybe in the future videos we will discover some other reasons to choose this camera. But now let's discuss some cons, because there is a few. Because there is no such thing as ideal camera, right? The one that everyone is talking about is crop factor. Yes, you have 1.5x crop when you shoot 4K 50 or 4K 60. But honestly, for my way of shooting, I consider it not as a con, but as a pro. Because you can shoot 4K 25 wide, for example, on 20mm, and then 4K 50 as 30mm, so you get a little bit closer, so it's 2 different focal lengths in one camera, as I said before. So yeah, there is a crop, but I am okay with that. So now let's talk about other thing which is a little bit bothering. We're talking about slow motion and 4:2 10-bit colors. If you need these colors 4:2 10-bit with the slow motion, it's only available if you shoot S&Q mode, but there is no sound. If somehow you need the sound in slow motion, the only 420 8-bit version is available for you with this magenta shift, which I don't like. Of course, it's not a big deal, but the quality of the footage in S&Q mode is not superb. But I choose colors over the quality of the footage, so my slow motion I shoot in S&Q with the 10-bit 4:2 colors. Of course, you won't have any AI features with this camera, like in the latest Sony cameras as Sony a7R5 or Sony ZV-E1, they have specially dedicated AI for autofocus. But honestly, with my style of shooting, I never faced any problem with the autofocus. It works superb every time, no problem at all. Despite the fact that you can use any Sony cameras for any type or style of shooting, Sony really balanced cameras. So S and FX is for video-centric shooters, R series is for photocentric shooters, ZV-E1 series is for vloggers, but series without any letters in it, so Sony a7 III, IV is for hybrid shooters. I think it's best from both worlds, and in this regard, among Sony's lineup, I think Sony a7 IV is still one of the best all-around hybrid cameras out there in 2023. In this video I won't talk about competitors, because I don't have any of them in my possession, but there is a few, of course, Panasonic, Canon, Nikon. And if you are already own some glasses from those brands, maybe you should look to them. But if you are just starting, or if you are already have Sony glasses, you should definitely consider to buy these hybrid cameras. One of the best in 2023, on my opinion, is Sony Alpha 7 Mark IV. All the way, my recommendation. That's it for today. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, drop the comment down below. I wish you all peace and goodness. See you next time. Bye bye.